Lawyers, what is a detail that your client failed to bring up to you that completely lost you the case? I'm a family lawyer and I've seen some wild stuff, but nothing prepared me for Daniel's case. This guy came to me desperate. His ex-wife Vanessa was trying to take his 5-year-old daughter Emma away from him. She was claiming he was violent and broke, basically painting him as an unfit father. But here's the thing, Daniel seemed perfect on paper. Steady job at a construction company, clean background check, character references from his boss, neighbors, even Emma's teacher. Meanwhile, Vanessa had been fired from 3 jobs in 2 years and was living with her new boyfriend who had a DUI on his record. I was confident we'd crush this case. For weeks I prepped Daniel like crazy. I asked him over and over, is there anything in your past that could hurt us? Any arrests? Any incidents? Any drama? He looked me dead in the eye every single time and said no. His record was spotless. Court day comes. I'm feeling good, got my opening statement ready, all my evidence lined up. Vanessa's lawyer starts his case and I'm thinking this is gonna be easy. Then he drops a bomb. He pulls out police records showing Daniel was arrested 3 years ago for a bar fight. Some guy ended up in the hospital with a broken nose. I'm sitting there like, what the hell is happening right now? The charges got dropped, but it was still an arrest record. The judge is looking at me like I'm an idiot. Vanessa's lawyer is going off about how Daniel has a violent temper and can't control his anger around his own child. I had zero prepared defense for this because my client never told me it happened. During recess, I cornered Daniel in the hallway. I was so mad I could barely speak. He just shrugs and goes, "Oh, that thing? It wasn't a big deal. The case got dismissed, so I figured it didn't count." Didn't count? Are you kidding me? I explained that any arrest shows up on background checks and makes him look dangerous to a judge deciding who gets custody of a little kid. He looked confused, like he genuinely didn't get why this mattered. But wait, it gets worse. After lunch, Vanessa's lawyer pulls out his phone and starts reading text messages. Messages that Daniel sent during their custody battle saying stuff like, "If she takes my daughter from me, I swear I'll lose it." And, "She's gonna regret this, I promise you that." The courtroom went dead silent. I felt my stomach drop to the floor. The judge was taking notes and shaking his head. These texts made Daniel sound completely unhinged. Another recess, another confrontation. I asked Daniel about the texts and he goes, "Yeah, I sent those, but I didn't mean them literally. I was just angry and venting." Everyone talks like that when they're mad. No, Daniel. Everyone does not threaten their ex-wife over custody, especially not in writing where it can be used against you in court. By this point, I wanted to crawl under a rock and disappear. The case was falling apart fast. My perfect client, who seemed like father of the year, was actually a guy who got in bar fights and sent threatening texts. The judge granted Vanessa primary custody, and Daniel only got supervised visits every other weekend. After we lost, Daniel had the nerve to ask me why I didn't do a better job defending him. I told him straight up, you can't win a case when your client lies to you about the most important stuff. If he'd been honest from day one, I could have prepared for it, maybe even spun it in his favor.
Cantina.